Hello, I am back. I took a little break and played some backgammon and listened to Tracy Chapman and got some more coffee. Needed a little break after the horse face debacle. But here we go. Moving out with the family from my CNA class, 15 years old, emancipation. Moving to Arizona, 15 and 16 years old, buckle up. Oh, this is the end of the chapter. All right. So let me do the postscript. March 2024. Again, so much to unpack in this chapter as well. The first thing that stands out to me is how I had said that Kimberly would always be there. I really believed that. I think that's why it was so devastating when she chose to side with the monster, which is the faux father. No matter what, my heart hurts. I don't know if she is a narcissist herself or just another flying monkey, but either way, she has betrayed me beyond repair. I can't ever go back. March on, Jaren. Only healthy people are allowed, or those doing the work to become healthy. Those are my people. I wish Kimberly well, but she has proven to me that she is not safe for me. That I will no longer tolerate. Not from her, nor anyone else. The second thing. Horseface and the faux father and Bo. Bo betrayed me as well. I was telling the absolute truth, yet she bought the faux father's straight up lies, hook, line, and sinker. Then she had the audacity to try to gaslight me into believing those lies when the faux father employed triangulation. I get it. She's totally trauma bonded to him, like bad. I believe she has been most of her life. It's horribly saddening, but again, no more toxic people. Even if she were to finally see and acknowledge the truth, I will never have any type of relationship with her again. Just like Kimberly, she is not a safe person. Here's where it gets interesting. I now feel much more empathy for Horseface. I actually feel bad for naming her that. What I did not understand all of these years, was that she was being manipulated by the faux father as well. I believe that he had a hand in telling me to basically get on board or get out. I never put that together. Instead of him being the bad guy, he had her do it. Years later, she actually apologized to me. I took it with a grain of salt, but looking back, I do think she was sincere. I still don't like her. How could I? However, I don't hate her anymore. I know he's a liar now. I know he is psychologically and emotionally abusive. He did it to her too. That really was him in the car pretending to take me to the movies. She was just his mouthpiece. So sick. All right, chapter 24, Emancipation. Not sure how long this one is. It looks long. We'll see if I have to break it up. Emancipation with a question mark. This was August 3rd, 2022, day 27, Survivor Psalm. I have been victimized. I was in a fight that was not a fair fight. I did not ask for the fight. I lost. There is no shame in losing such fights. I have reached the stage of survivor, and I am no longer a slave of victim status. I look back with sadness rather than hate. I look forward with hope rather than despair. I may never forget, but I need not constantly remember. I was a victim. I am a survivor. That was by Frank Ochberry, MD. Here we go. It's 10:30 at night. I can't believe I haven't written today. I read a lot. And I just swam my ass off for an hour and a half. It was fantastic. I'm spent. There were kids at the pool this time. Oh, I love this one. So I just swam laps across the 4.5-foot section of the pool. It was hilarious listening to them play. They were probably 9 or 10 years old, and they were playing Stranger Things, complete with singing Kate Bush, reenacting Eddie's guitar solo, having their mom snap freeze-frame pictures as they jumped into the pool over and over, pretending to get away from Vecna. It was really cute. It was the cutest, most innocent thing I have seen in such a long time. It put me in such a good mood. Sweet, funny kids. I'm actually looking forward to tomorrow. I'm back to work tomorrow. Laugh out loud. I don't think I've mentioned what I do for my career at this time. That's hilarious. I went from telling you all my deepest, darkest thoughts, secrets, desires to, hi, I'm Jaren. I'm a special education teacher. Talk about ass backwards. The kids won't be back yet. It's just a bunch of meetings set up and getting our rosters. All the tedious, boring stuff I can't stand. My passion is teaching. I miss teaching. I am so alive when I am teaching, and the kids and I bond like you wouldn't believe. I'm damn good at what I do, and I'm very proud of that. But I despise the tedious administrative nonsense, and I despise the work politics. I refuse to play. So yes, those kiddos at the pool made me realize I was missing my students. I'll see the new bunch soon. I suppose I should get some work done here. The next few weeks are going to be super busy and stressful with work. My career is beyond stressful. I often will work 14 to 16-hour days. Nope, not this year. Healthy boundaries. My hours are 8:30 to 4 p.m. That's when I am working, period. Yeah, right. So I will continue working on my book and most importantly on myself. Okay, so let's look at the timeline. What's next? Ah, yes. Moving out with the family from my CNA class, 15 to 16 years old. Here we go. As I had said, I was finished with all the adults screwing up. I was so done. I made a decision. I have to get away. I have to give myself the best possible shot for a good future because the adults in my life weren't going to guide me to make that happen. They were all too caught up in drama and bullshit. I'd made friends with a lot of people I worked with at the supermarket. I confided in one of the cashiers I had bonded with. She called over her fiancé, who we also worked with. She told him my situation. Have you ever heard of emancipation, Jaren? Can't say I have. It's basically divorcing your parents. You would be responsible for yourself. As if you were 18. You would be an adult in the eyes of the law. Holy crap. This is a thing? I dove in headfirst. Yes. This is my way out. My friends were so damn helpful and supportive. But emancipation, the courts, the necessary documentation, letters from people who knew me, who would back up such extreme measures, were warranted for my situation. All these things took time, and it turned out money as well. I needed out now. I did not have time to wait. I had 3 really good guy friends at school at the time. We were all in auto class together. Joe had bought me a 1987 Volkswagen GTI hatchback, my first car. I never expected anyone to buy me a car. Never even crossed my mind. But he was unbelievably proud of me and so supportive in all that I was doing and trying to accomplish. I was so damn grateful. So, I didn't want to be an uneducated fool when it came to my new vehicle, so I signed up for auto. I was the only girl, but I didn't give a shit. I could change my own spark plugs. I was ahead of most. Anyway, these 3 guys in my class, some of the best friends I could have asked for, they all had trucks. We had a 20 or 30 minute break between the end of auto and the start of the next classes, and we full on took advantage of it. We would take the trucks full off-roading while we were supposed to be moving them to the far parking lot. Cagney and Lacey were constantly trying to bust us. We would show up, trucks caked in mud. This? Nope, no clue how this mud got here. We would spin out driving like maniacs, screwing up the suspensions and then repairing them in class. It was so fucking fun. The guys and I talked about my home situation extensively. They despised Horseface, as any good friends would. They wanted to help. I had made new friends in my CNA class as well, and at the hospital. There was one particularly sweet girl. She was unbelievably kind. And once I got to know her parents, I could see where she got her kindness from. They had a beautiful home in Huntington Beach and an extra room that they offered to me for only $100 a month. Wow. They just wanted to help. I was so damn grateful. Yes, I'll take it. But Horseface and the faux father began to hear the rumors. Jaren's leaving. The faux father was absolutely against it. Everything in this house is mine, including everything in your bedroom. You aren't going anywhere. You aren't taking anything. Want to bet? Mick, Tyler, Mike, and I devised a plan. We figured out when the faux father would be working in the field far from our home. We needed as much time as we could possibly give ourselves. Horseface would be home, but she's nothing. She can't do shit. We chose a day. Middle of the week. We were supposed to be in class. Instead, we were across the street at the CVS parking lot. Trucks and my VW empty. Ready. We waited until we knew the faux father could not possibly get to us in under an hour. Everyone know what they're doing? Does everyone have their tools? We ran scenarios of what we would do if things went south. We were ready. Okay, it's now or never, boys. Let's go. We drove, bumper to bumper, completely in cadence, pulled up in a line out back of our townhouse, and busted in like the fucking FBI. Upstairs, boys, follow me. Horseface was in her room, laying down, not feeling well. Aw, too bad. Jaren, is that you? What are you doing? Not a word. Focus, the clock is ticking. We tore that room apart like a fucking pit crew. Trundle bed stripped down to nuts and bolts in minutes. Mattress and box spring disappeared before I could blink in the back of one of the trucks. Boxes and crates filled haphazardly. Doesn't matter. Just get them in the trucks. Quick. The faux father's on the phone. Horseface is pissed. He wants to talk to you. Sorry, you'll have to take a message. I'm busy. We stripped that entire room in under 30 minutes. The faux father had no chance of getting back in time. I flipped off Horseface, gave her the biggest smile, and we were gone. Yes! Holy crap, the rush, the adrenaline. We all met back at CVS quickly just to reconvene, and then we were off to my new room, my new place, on my own. Holy shit, we fucking did it. I fucking did it. Oh my god, I'm on my own. No more bullshit. Life on my terms. Reader, this was the beginning of a whole new chapter. I had proven my bravery. I had stared fear in the face and screamed at it until my voice was hoarse. There she is. Fucking warrior. Hold on. Me at 15 years old discovering that I am indeed a badass warrior. Okay, that was the end of the chapter. I am going to read another chapter to you guys after this. That was a short chapter. All right, postscript, March 2024. Too much of the time, I could feel defeated and sad. Then I think of these moments where I prove to myself who the hell I really am. I hate it when people call me sweet. I get that a lot. Yuck. Who the fuck wants to be known as sweet? I might as well have doormat tattooed on my forehead. Yes, I suppose I can be sweet. Yuck. Personality-wise. But I don't like people thinking that my disposition means I will tolerate being walked over. I was walked all over too many damn times throughout my life. I won't tolerate bullshit. If I'm being abused in any way, you had better believe I'm going to find a damn way to protect myself. That's exactly what I was doing when I left the faux father's house. I was terrified. I had no idea what I was truly going to do. I was a child. I just knew that no one was protecting me, so my options were either give in to the abuse, which ultimately probably would have led me to unaliving myself, or I was going to fucking fight back. The thing about me is I want to prove to all the narcissists in my life that they couldn't break me. I continue to live out of pure spite. You will not break me. I've been close many times, but I am still here. I am still a badass warrior. Yes! Yes! I'll never forget that day. I'll never forget how pissed off Horseface was. I'll never forget that the faux father thought he could, like, he's like, every piece of clothing, every stuffed animal, everything in that room was his. And I'm just like, okay, sure, dude, sure. We made that plan, and man, executing it was, mwah, it was beautiful. It was fucking beautiful. It was the first time in my life that I really felt like I had taken my power, and it was amazing. It felt amazing. It was great. All right, so that's the beginning of the emancipation. Hasn't even started yet, but that was me moving out, getting the fuck away, saying fuck them. All those narcissists can kiss my ass. I hope this chapter made you cheer. I really do. Okay, I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to upload the last 2 videos. Then I'm going to record the next couple. I'll be right back, guys.